What's up everyone, it's day 5 of Jordan's journey and we're still getting ready. Today's been another quiet day because of the snow and I've got guests over, so I'm currently in the corridor as I need somewhere quiet to film. What I've been doing today is working on the script still, working on finalising the ebook, just adding a few more minute details to it. So when I do launch it again, it should come with some more value. Now, today's topic is how to remember people's names. It's something that I commonly get asked because people struggle with this from every different background. Now, the main reason people forget names is because you lack motivation. If I was to tell you that I was going to give you £500 to remember someone's name, I promise you'd remember it. The problem is people don't often have that motivation to remember someone's name. So you have to attach an importance to it. Now, the things you can do is, number one, you have a 6-second window to remember someone's name. This is because your short-term memory will store that into your long-term memory. So what you have to do is associate it with something else. So if you meet someone called Henry, picture Henry Hoover. Get all the detail about that Henry Hoover. Picture it being red, picture with its long little hose, and then of course the name Henry on it. So every time you see Henry, you picture the Hoover. And every time you think of a Hoover, you think of Henry. That association will prove to your short-term memory that it's valuable and it will store it into your hippocampus where it will be used in your long-term memory. And finally, the third tip is you need to repeat it. You need to make sure you keep using that person's name in a sentence. Not only because you'll remember it more often, but it's the biggest compliment you can give someone. Repetition, repetition, repetition. It will help store it into that long-term memory. So I hope those 3 tips of motivation, remember why you need to remember that person's name. Number 2, associate it with something which you're familiar with, such as Henry Hoover. If you meet someone called Jordan, picture Michael Jordan. And of course, the third one, repetition. Use it in the conversation. Person's name is the best compliment you can give them. Until tomorrow.